I wanted to do kind of a different video for you, and this is more of a how-to video, and I'm going to be showing you how I use my Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics concealers and make them into a tinted moisturizer. And I did get this idea from My Eyeshadow is Odd, so I will link her video as well as her channel down below in the info bar. She is amazing and does such great tutorials, and I just thought that this was a pretty cool idea. And we do it a little bit different, so I kind of wanted to show you my method of doing it, and feel free to check out her video and see how she does it and do whichever suits you the best. So if you'd like to see how I use my concealers as a tinted moisturizer, then please stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to apply a primer, and I'm currently using the Professional from Benefit. I already have my eyebrows filled in, and normally on an everyday basis I don't really fill them in that dark, so this is just kind of a more natural way of me filling them in. And I do have a little bit of mascara on as well. So just to let you guys know, I do not apply my moisturizer before I do this whole process, just because it would make the face way too greasy, and I just find that it's much easier just to mix in the lotion with the concealers, and then there you go is your tinted moisturizer. So to start off, I just use my metal palette that I have as well as my spatula, and I just take my two concealers that I have from Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, and the two colors that I mix are Y2 and Y1. And because I'm pretty tan, I take mostly Y2 and just mix in a tiny bit of Y1. So as you can see here, this is about how much of the Y2 that I take. And then I just take about this much of Y1. And then what I do is I do about a pump of my moisturizer. So about that much of the moisturizer compared to the concealer. You really don't need too much of the concealer at all, because once you mix it in, it's going to have enough color payoff. I mean, you can do as much as however much coverage you want, but you really don't want to do too much, especially since it's a moisturizer, just because it may end up looking a little bit cakey. So then next, all you have to do is mix together the concealer and the lotion. Okay, so this is what it looks like all mixed together, and as you can see, it's sort of like a very thin cream consistency. And all I'm going to do is use my Sigma Round Kabuki F82 brush to apply it. And honestly, this is enough to cover my face and some, so you really do not need a lot at all. So then once I have applied the tinted moisturizer, I just kind of press on my face with my fingers, and this helps to warm up the product and also to help blend it into the skin a little bit better. So as I allow my tinted moisturizer to kind of settle into my face a little bit, I'm just going to do my concealer and my cream bronzer and everything. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using my NYX HD Photogenic Concealer in beige, and this is just going to go underneath my eyes. And then what I like to do once I have applied my concealer is just use the same foundation brush and kind of use it to blur out the edges of the under eye concealer, just so that there's a seamless line between my face and the under eye area, because I do use a lighter concealer to brighten up this area. And then to set the under eye area, I just use my Ben Nye Banana Powder. And now just to stick with kind of the cream product so that I can get more of a glowy look out of this, I'm using my Sonia Kashuk Cream Bronzer, and this is in Warm Tan. And I'm just using my Real Techniques blush brush to apply that. And just to set all of that in place, I'm going to be using my Inglot Translucent Powder, and this one is in 212, I believe. And as you can see, this is what it looks like here. I'm just taking that on my Sedona Lace 813 brush, and just kind of stippling it on first. And then just lightly buffing it into the skin. And now for my blush, again to kind of keep with the more dewy look that I want, I'm going to be using Luminoso from Milani, and I'm going to mix that with a little bit of Down Boy from The Balm. And for my highlight, I am just going to be taking Whisper of Guilt from MAC on my Sedona Lace 217 brush. Just to top the look off, I'm going to be applying MAC's Viva Glam Nikki on the lips. And lastly, what I always do when I am finished my makeup is I put on my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And I really do love this makeup setting spray. I've tried a couple different kinds and this one is just my favorite. I feel like it really does what it's supposed to do. I like the fact that it does take down the powderiness if you do use a powder, and it just gives you kind of an airbrush finish to your face and really locks in your makeup for the day. So I would highly recommend this if you guys haven't tried it already. Okay guys, so I really hope that this video was helpful for you guys and how to create your own tinted moisturizer. I honestly just find it easier and it's much cheaper than going out and buying one. I just don't see the point in really buying a tinted moisturizer when you can just use products that you already have to create your own. So again, please make sure to check out my Eyeshadow is Odds video and her channel. Again, those links will be down below. As always, please make sure to check out my Facebook, my blog, my Twitter, my Instagram, all my social media networks. I always have those linked down below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.